Hello everyone, RLC here.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and today we're here with All American Season 6, Episode 2. And obviously, what's your rating for this episode?
I'll have to give it like a probably like a 5 or 6. Something it's way lower than the premiere. Like I enjoyed the premiere. I feel like this episode was a step back. But yeah,
Yeah,
what do
I
you give
honestly
it?
think I'll probably give it like a five. Because I feel like so much supposedly happened, but it didn't feel like it. It feels like a filler episode, and I feel
Yeah.
like we're at a point where we have 13 episodes, and it feels like this episode shouldn't have even existed. There was nothing progressing, and instead of conflicts that is basically repetitive, annoying, and it's just a spark of debates with this like, oh, what side is right or wrong, when in reality every character is right in some way.
Yeah.
And I just hate that it just feels like something that I would see in like season 4 or the beginning of season 5. Like it's dumb and whatever. Okay, so honestly, I'm going to say this right now before we get into our first topic, which is Coop and Patience. Coop didn't really do anything this episode, actually. So should we even talk about her?
No,
Yeah,
nah,
no.
she
Yeah,
didn't
she
do
didn't do anything.
anything.
Well, yeah, besides being supportive to
Yeah,
Spencer, but other than that, no.
yeah.
Oh, and
Impatience.
and running her big ass mouth. We're gonna get her in a minute. But we're gonna get into Billy when we get to Olivia because I don't understand why they're trying to make it seem like Billy is just like this amazing father and man when he has not been. So we need to cut that shit out right now.
Yeah, I actually have
Okay.
some stuff to say about that too when
Yeah,
we get there.
okay.
Although
So
I love
let's
Billy, I love Billy, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into Coop and Patience. Now, I'll let you go, whatever you got to say about either. You go ahead
Bro,
first.
I don't care about patience or all of this, bro. Like, I don't care about Ryan, bro, helping her like learn how to fight, talking about, oh, lift these boxes, bro. I don't care about none of
I
this. Um,
I made a
look,
tweet about that.
the thought counts. It's not, it's a nice gesture, but bro, I don't care. Like,
No, it's not even a good gesture because mind you, he's a billionaire. Word on the
yeah,
curb, he said he has like 11 to 12 businesses, right?
yeah.
So Layla shouldn't worry because he's about that life. So why do you not have anybody to carry them fucking boxes
Yeah,
for
where are
you?
the
Why
workers
are you?
at?
Yeah,
Where are the like
yeah,
people you're supposed to
yeah.
hire for the job? Like, I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen it. I doubt there's ever a billionaire owner that actually does the stocking at whatever place they own.
Exactly.
There's no way. Maybe when they
Or
first start somewhere or something like that. Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it.
or him serving alcoholic beverages to minors. They're 20.
Yeah, I always forget that there's so much. They're actually not even 21 yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like so I just don't care about Coop or Patience. I don't understand how Coop, I'm just gonna get on Coop real quick. I don't understand why she has a big ass mouth. Because why are you telling everybody about Olivia saying that it didn't feel like home when she wasn't talking about Spencer in particular?
yeah.
She's talking about LA, which is a bigger thing, which is like that, like some people like be like, I can't move because this is home. This is where I'm at. That's what she's referring to. She basically referred to like LA was a place that she lived in her whole life. So now she's like realizing that she can possibly live in another country, another state.
Yeah.
Like she's not saying that whatever people that she's here she don't fuck with. She's not talking about y'all. The fact that you even sat there and ran your mouth, but you can't even tell Patience your feelings, we're at a loss of direction right now. Patience, you're blowing me because last episode she was like, I'm good, I'm this bitch, I don't need to worry about anything, I'm perfectly
Yeah.
fine. But now she's suddenly shook, she's scared, now she's so furious that Miko might come out. like
Yeah.
like what the fuck is Layla and them supposed to do when you keep talking about this? You have to
Yeah.
continue living. You had a year and 4 months to, I mean, year and 3 months to process this, and it feels like this
Yeah.
shit just happened yesterday. Like it feels like we had a year jump, but we're still on last year's shit. I don't understand that.
Yeah. I feel
Why is it?
like yeah, I don't know. It's crazy that like she I don't know. She needs to keep doing it off screen. Keep going to classes and fighting. Go lift some weights, go to the gym. Like go to the gym.
Mhm.
Literally just lift and all that. And then, like maybe we see her in like some self-defense class here and there, like that's fine. They can make it like a group activity. Everybody goes. Literally everybody in the vortex goes and something like that. Then that'd be cool. But like, bro, I don't want to see her lifting boxes, bro. Don't ever put that in there again. I bet they better not open up next episode with her carrying boxes around. They better not.
They
Bro.
will. They're gonna have her fight. They're gonna have her punching water bags in the bar. The bar gonna be the bar. The
Yeah.
Layla is about to become a tutorial class.
Bro, oh my gosh. Yeah,
Like,
nah, that was
Patience is probably the worst storyline of this whole show right now. Like, it's actually insane that like you somehow these writers made Coop and Patience go a 360 on singing to become both traumatized by almost getting like, they got the same storyline. They're like rappers, singers, full on thriving,
yeah.
apparently. Then they almost get killed, and then they're all like, I'm so traumatized. Like, now I gotta make everybody's problem. Like, it's just ridiculous. Patience is the type of person that will fuck up a whole mood. Like, she'll make like we'll be sitting there and she'll do something and the whole mood just changes. Like, she will met like keep her somewhere else. Let her train, let her do whatever she needs. But I just don't understand how we had Ryan be the ascension initiator. Mind you,
Yeah.
Layla got a 9 millimeter. They should have helped Patience get one. Like, Patience, you can't fight. You're from Crenshaw. Like, I don't. You didn't get in fights in school. I don't know how you just don't know how to fight. But if she does obviously learn how to fight, ain't there a certain limit where you can't even use those abilities on the streets, anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what's the point? Like, she can't box the shit out of Miko to the point that she can get arrested. So it just it just defeats the purpose,
Bro,
man. I
look,
don't.
they could just easily just hire a security guard for patience or
Yeah.
something like that, bro. Like, just
Yeah.
do that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
something. I don't know.
Because
Have
she's a
yo,
celebrity.
just have Preach be her security guard. Yo, perfect.
No, we don't need Preach back here.
Yo, I haven't
My
even noticed that he hasn't been in the episodes. Yo, bring
It's
Preach
only been
back,
two.
bro. Yeah, I know, but like, yo, I miss my boy Preach. Yo, like he got to continue Billy's legacy. Yo, like they were in that school. They were in that school. They need to, I can see
No,
it.
don't bring that man back. I think he's coming back regardless. Like, I think I saw him behind the scenes. Don't. I mean, I mean, not right now because we don't even have our foot into the storyline yet. Because they're
That's
already
true.
pissing me off. They're already pissing me off. So that's for Coop and Patience. Because next we
Yeah.
can do Jordan and Layla. Uh, the I just
No, Jordan is the worst, bro. I hate Jordan right now. He is annoying, man.
can't even wait for me to say something. No, honestly, I was exhaling because I saw the trailer for next week,
Yeah, that promo was crazy. That promo
and
was crazy.
and they have Layla dancing with Ryan, and I just find it crazy. I just find it crazy. Like, Ryan don't seem trustworthy at all.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like I just can't trust this man. Like, first of all, he looks like he's fucking 30, 40. He like somehow he's rich. He has successful businesses, but he's never there. He's always with Layla.
Yeah.
He we don't see nobody working there. Like, we don't see nobody working as bartenders. We don't see people unpacking. Like, I literally feel like he's just there for Aints for Jordala.
But they should have kept the cafe, bro, because I feel like this place is going out of business. Bro, we
I
never
don't
see
know.
nobody. Every time they would go to the cafe, like and all that stuff, it was packed. People were going in and out of
Yeah,
there. It
but
was, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think is Layla's fully open though. Like, I thought they were still getting everything situated.
I don't
I
know,
I
because
I
I
thought
thought that grand opening was Patience thing. I thought that was like the opening
Yeah,
and all that, but I don't know.
I thought it was like as in like opening for her, but not initially for opening the place.
I
I
don't
still feel
know.
like I feel like it's still kind of just her getting used to everything because like how Coop said, she's like, "Oh, I'm happy that you didn't like change it fully." But once again, maybe that's the point of like watching her build up her brand, kind of like how with Piper on Charmed, where she had like the P3, she had to like obviously was kind
Mm,
of empty for a minute. So
yeah.
maybe it's like that, but honestly with this Jordala thing, I know they're doing this miscommunication trope. I know they're going to. I obviously feel like it was going to happen at some point, specifically if we're giving a 2 year jump. So they're having this like, oh well, Jordan, he's looking for venues. He's very like excited for the wedding, and Layla's like not really paying attention. She's not really worrying about it because she's not worrying about what's happening in the future. She's worrying about what's happening now. And that divide, and then with Layla dealing with patience, and Layla's, and then just herself in general, and then Jordan dealing with football, and the story situation, there's going to be the disconnect. And honestly, for me, if they do break up, whatever, most likely they're going to get together later on and get married. Like they're just going to be, they're just doing it. They're just doing this for angst, like to see if they're going to make it, but they're going to make it. I just feel like they're trying too much. Like last episode, it was Ryan telling Jordan, "Oh, maybe you should talk to your fiance."
Yeah.
And this one, they're having like Layla's not want to talk about wedding stuff, and that is more so Jordan. That's the most excited one. And then now the trailer for next week, like there's just no way for me to even believe that something that would happen when last season they were fully on the same page. So right now, I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. Honestly, like I'm not dragging my good sis Layla, and I'm not dragging my good sir Jordan. Like I'm gonna have to see what's gonna happen. I honestly want to save my frustration for next episode because the episode was so disappointing that I even forgot what was happening.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I just forgot what was happening. So I don't even know if Layla did anything besides like not talking about the venue, her getting up at when they were talking, and that's it. They were talking about not about moving in.
Yeah.
I think I know people were saying that felt like it was pulled out of the ass, but honestly, Layla's kind of right. Not in the sense of like not moving in with him, be moving in with every fucking body.
Yeah,
First of
true.
all, first of all, we had the Baker's house, which is now a murder ground. We got the beach house, which when I get on Asher and Jaymee, because
Remember,
why
I
are
got
y'all
not say
in
nothing. Don't say nothing bad about my ship. My ship is
why are y'all
elite.
in the beach house with that loud ass baby? That baby scared the shit out of me, and I wasn't even there. You got them, you got every couple in there. Like,
Yeah.
what if Layla wants to escape the vortex like how Olivia escaped in London? Like, what if she wants just a place for her and Jordan? Jordan trying to move her into a house where it has everybody and their mom. Like, you think she want to move into a house where
I do
everybody
think she
else?
would live. I do think if like she said she wants to just live with him, I think he would be okay with just getting
Yeah,
an apartment or something. I think
yeah.
he would.
I
Yeah.
literally, I literally think if she, I mean, obviously she gave us a reasoning to why she didn't want to move in, but I think if he asked to move into a different place, she would probably be like, okay, let me think about it, because
Yeah.
I know that she's more so worrying about like trying to redo what her mom and dad did, which honestly her dad was trash, so I don't even
But
know why she's
I
trying
don't
to
even
do that.
believe there's no way that
I don't believe it. I don't
there's
believe
no
that.
way
I
that they
don't
waited
believe
to
that.
live together, bro. There's
I
no
I
way.
don't believe that. Like how trash her dad was.
Yeah, I don't.
Like I
Yeah,
don't I haven't forgotten how trash her pappy was. So for this, like she wants to do what they did. Why would you even
nah.
want to do that when he
He
literally
was a
sleeps
playboy. He was rich. Like, there's no way that
exactly.
I don't believe that they
I don't believe
waited.
that.
Nah,
I don't
I
believe that.
don't
Like
believe.
they
Yeah.
definitely them writers to do that shit in because Layla, why would Layla want to follow in foot
And we
behind her
never heard
parents?
her say anything about she wants to be like her parents. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess like the
Her
label and
mom
stuff.
more
But
so.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's,
just like she never talks like she yes we have moments where she talks about her family, but I've never seen her really want to replicate moments of
yeah.
her parents' history when her dad is trash and he left a bad taste in her mouth. Like I just find it hard to believe.
I'll
Oh,
never forgive him, bro, for bringing in China, bro. China, bro. That's
and talking about some she from Crenshaw, like
oh my God. I just
we
watched
lost the
that
plot.
episode like a few days ago too, because I
Why?
always have it in the background, and it came up with that. It's like, bro,
No, because
that rap song, yo, throw
yeah,
it in the
and then
trash.
he like continued to date like
Yeah.
other artists of his, and then he also didn't he try to get engaged to one of them, and then he screwed over Patience.
Yep, and he
Like
was sleeping
he's
with that girl and that took patience to something.
yeah, like
He was
what?
wild. He
Like
was
he's not
wild.
like the moving thing. I just feel like is a dumb reason to why she would want to do that. because one, I think moving in together before you get officially married is a good thing because you can learn if
Yeah.
if y'all are compatible living with each other. The last thing you want is to be oblivious and prepared a wedding for 2 years and then y'all move together and Jordan's a fucking slob.
Yeah. Plus,
Like,
they've been together for a year or something, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's been
a
almost probably
year.
2 years or something
Mm-hmm.
around there.
Exactly.
So like, I think that would be the right step to live with the person that you're gonna marry in a few years. I don't know.
And how to find balance. Like, are y'all gonna be able to both be at
Mhm.
home at the same time, or
Yeah.
who's gonna be more in the house doing the cleanliness? Like, who's gonna be what? Like, if y'all have on and off days, if y'all don't have a maid or whatever,
Yeah.
how are y'all gonna balance things? Like, how much space are we gonna have per storage? Like, this is something you need to worry about besides just the wedding. You have to worry about the house.
Yeah.
Who's moving in with each other? Like, what houses, what rooms? Like, let alone we got Jasher over here doing last minute moving decisions. You need to be prepared just but beyond just the wedding. And I feel like Layla's kind of just not thinking about this stuff while Jordan, he's the
Yeah.
one that's trying to think ahead because booking
But
a venue.
waiting venue like
Yeah,
that's
getting a venue.
you're supposed to book that super far out because I
Mm-hmm.
hear that they fill up really quickly. So
Yep,
like
they do.
I'm like you're supposed to look at them a
So
few years out, but I don't know.
exactly.
She has not want to do that at all.
Yeah, because you gotta book venues, you gotta book maybe like, caterers, chefs, people to make your cake, seat
Yeah.
arrangements, decorations, singers if you're having them, or like pastors, if you're having them like
Bro, we
say
about
like,
to have Coop and Patience in there at the music guest. Yep. That's definitely gonna happen. It's
no,
right
because I
there.
see it.
It's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
see
right
patients
there.
singing. I see
Yep.
patients singing. Talking about something, this is for my bestie Layla. And then Mika gonna walk through the door like,
And then
no,
she gonna run off the
bitch.
stage. It's yeah. Oh my
um,
gosh.
but since we did Layla, we could talk about Jordan. You had an outburst,
No,
so I
actually, no, I was just playing. I was just playing. But like Jordan was a little bit annoying in this episode because I don't understand why he's still jealous of Spencer. And like, I think he is valid for being mad at Liv but like her starting that book and getting a publisher and all that stuff before she even told him. So she was gonna do it whether he said yes or no. That's how I
Mhm.
think. Because I don't know. It's just why she's
Yeah.
that far out. But I think
Hmm.
he's right to be was right to be mad at the beginning and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This whole
Yeah.
Spencer and Jordan stuff, man.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so annoying, man.
Honestly, I think what Jordan does is that he holds things eternally, like, kind of feeling like, I feel like he projects instead of just saying things. So like, whoever is in the line of fire, that's who gets his emotions at that time. I,
Yeah.
I I think with Jordan, he's tired of being the quarterback but not getting an attention, so he holds it in. And the fact that, like, him as a quarterback, him losing his dad, and then like finding out that his sister's writing an article about his father without telling him, or that, his, like, his friend Spencer, whatever, he's getting the attention he's not, and that, like, now we got a coach that's putting 100% faith in him after he got Kenny into basically this team, and
Yeah.
then also finding like this other coach, this other guy, which I find sus in a
Bro,
degree,
this
but
dude's
I'm just
trash,
he's
honestly.
sus.
I think he's so sus too.
Yeah, like, I just don't believe there's no way you can have two football coaches that are completely just on opposite spectrums of where they need to be in agreement.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way.
Yeah,
That would not work. The way he's
yeah.
going behind his back and talking to Jordan
Mm-hmm.
before it play, nah, that
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
happen.
and it's just a thing because it's like you would think y'all would work as a team, and like, yes, I mean, it is a good thing because Kenny, I don't like Kenny. I'll
Don't
get to him when I talk.
really?
I don't get. I'll get to him when I get to Spencer. But what Kenny does is he goes like, I'm not even a sports person, but he goes for the obvious. Like, Spencer's the
Yeah.
he's the main attraction. He's the main one in the field. He's the main one everybody focuses on. He's the one that everybody watches. And so he uses Spencer for every game plan and not even use his
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's not smart.
That's not smart. And then you don't even intermingle them. So you can be like, okay, Spencer, you do this one, then we switch, and then we do Jordan. Like, he doesn't change it. He completely puts his whole life on Spencer. And then you have somebody putting faith in Jordan, and Jordan starts getting points, starts racking up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like with him, the jealousy thing comes from just feeling like, like maybe I need to be better, maybe I need to hard. Like it's like the same shit that he's been dealing with for 6 seasons, but it's just different. It's just different. They just angle it different ways. So every time he feels some type of way about himself, they push it to where it's like, oh, he got to be mad, but he got to be about Spencer. It got to be about it has to be about
Yeah.
Spencer. When it could be because at that moment he's feeling something, so he projects onto Spencer, but maybe not because last episode, and then like obviously they do certain things to make you be like, okay, maybe it is Spencer. Because then last episode, he went to tell Olivia, he was like, yeah, I'm kind of jealous of Spencer, but then I realized, why would I be, right? Right?
Yeah.
This episode, Olivia said, "Oh yeah, I told Spencer about the article before you."
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
so it's like so it's like they're trying to make it seem like, okay, well maybe he just jealous of Spencer. When I just feel like it's an internal thing that Jordan's suffering with, and whoever's
Yeah.
around him is going to get it because he also came at Olivia in a certain degree about what the article. He came at like obviously like the jealousy, littleness about Spencer. He had these little comments. Honestly, I'm going to see what happens next week because I saw what Spencer said about I'm the better I'm the better one on the
Oh, yeah, he's
team.
wild for
Yeah, and
that.
I'm just like I just don't feel like this should not be a are you team Iron Man
Bro,
or
or
are you
Team
team
Captain
Captain America?
America.
There should not be a point where we're on the same team and I have to
And by the
figure
way, I'm
out
Team Iron Man though too. So yeah.
and which one is team Iron Man in this scenario then.
That's Spencer. Spencer's the Iron too.
Let alone that let alone that Jordan, his whole like the whole football team besides Spencer and Jordan are trash. Let's be honest. They're all like they're 50. And I feel like they
Yeah.
don't do anything. Like I feel like they don't carry their weight anyways. And it's always just and instead of them highlighting other football players, like remember Isaiah that they just completely forgot about? Like
Oh yeah.
instead of
Okay.
talking about these other football players, they only worry about the battling beef between Jordan and Spencer. At this point, stop having them be friends then. If we gotta go through this shit every season, let's just stop having them be friends
Yeah.
because and maybe Jordan feels like he doesn't have anything because Spencer has he's getting the attention but football. He has his sister, like he had his dad's attention. Maybe that's why, but we should not be going through this shit every season.
Yeah,
I
that would
don't
have been something for like season one or season two. Like,
mm,
I don't think we should be so much past and further
I
past
just I
that.
just
Like,
I just feel like he's probably just racking up like annoyance from everything, like with the wedding and like the not moving in thing and like and then also like the article and then the football team and like maybe even frustration towards everything. I think is that I don't feel like diving into it fully because I feel like we're so early in this season that I in ever to writing this episode which is not giving to me
yeah.
regardless. So I don't honestly don't feel like I just don't want to dive into Jordan right now until next week because that's I think where everything starts going skyrocket, and then I can probably process what emotions is he really feeling because I feel like this episode I cannot tell you besides what I'm assuming, and I even then I'm just like it can't be something that was 3 seasons old.
Yeah.
So next we could talk about Jasher. Now let me tell you something right now before I get into Jasher. Why did Asher confirm to us that he still talks to his trash dad? But yet, and he even says that they also babysit,
Uh, Yeah.
but they can't help you find a house.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Why would you move into Billy's house as if you're a legacy of his?
I mean, him and Billy were close though. He had a really
They
good.
got
He had a really good
they got
like
close. They got close in season
relationship.
5.
Yeah, that's enough though.
At the at the at
And he's coached Asher since he was what, a freshman in high school. So like, I mean, he was always pretty close. Plus he dated Liv,
okay,
he has
okay,
that. He has that.
okay, okay,
It's
okay,
not
okay. So Jordan, Layla, I mean Jordan, Layla, Jordan, Liv, Asher. Who do you think will be getting the house?
all right, but
Surely not his
I don't
kids.
think neither one of them need a house either. So and
Yeah, but
they
like,
wouldn't want
but
to live in they wouldn't want to live there. I don't think.
yeah, no, because Crenshaw, we
Yeah.
literally started the show off with somebody getting murked in
Yeah.
Crenshaw. So why was and that's what gets me is that not only are y'all rotating places and y'all trying to keep Crenshaw alive in the show, but y'all
Yeah.
are forgetting that there's bullets that have no names to them, and you're gonna have a new mom, a new parent couple Move it to Crenshaw because
Yeah.
hey, we don't like. Do you even know if y'all can afford it?
But I don't blame Asher for this. I think Jaymee is the reason for this. I think Asher was fine with staying at the beach house and like having people
Yeah.
help and all that stuff. I think because just Jaymee, he's trying to, do right by Jaymee and like move them because she's feeling like she's not going to be a good parent because everybody keeps helping them. So she wants to do it on
No.
her own.
Yeah.
So I can't
Maybe
really blame
maybe it's
Asher,
temporary. Maybe
but
it's temporary. Like
yeah.
maybe they're
I
just
hope
doing
it's
it for the time
temporary. Like
being.
I
Yeah,
hope so,
because
because I feel like this would take Asher away from everybody, and I don't want that. I want them to still be with the whole vortex and all that stuff. So
like
yeah.
low key, you would think that they'll move to another place in Beverly Hills or something. Like they chose
But then
Crenshaw, which
again,
is
I don't think that bro, Beverly Hills. I'm sure that's like crazy expensive. So I doubt they have like that.
maybe. Say okay, I
And this is
guess, but
free. This is
okay, it's
free. This is free too. So like,
everywhere is free. Everywhere is free. I think Laura is just throwing money at every kid in the houses. Like she's paying
yeah,
for the beach house, she's paying for
she
the
paying for
Baker's
the
house.
food, all that stuff. Like,
She's paying for three
yeah.
houses at this point. Like how much did Billy have to where he
But
could
then
just pay these
again,
houses?
Spencer, Jordan, they gotta be making NIL money, so I'm sure that they contributing money
Mm,
and all that stuff. So
mhm. I guess. I
yeah,
mean, like I guess we on rotation. And is the beach house near Beverly Hills?
I think it's in Beverly Hills.
So
Yeah.
so so if so in order for Jordan, I mean in order for Jazz here to get anywhere near the beach house, they have to take like a couple buses, which is maybe a couple car rides.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I
That
don't
is
even know if they have a
insane.
car, but yeah.
I don't exactly. So like they're gonna have to get a couple buses there. Like are they gonna just be in the
That's one thing
Crenshaw?
I wish they would do on this show. I want to see them drive in the cars. Like I want to see like them have like all the couples in the car going to something or
We
doing
haven't had
something
that. We haven't had
fun.
that since like season 3, I believe. Like
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. Oh my god! You know what I think they're gonna do? Like, what if I think it's gonna piss me off is if they have Gray start showing up at these motherfuckers' house in
Oh
Crenshaw.
my God.
Where is
Yeah.
her husband at?
Yeah, I said it in my reaction. I miss Carter. I want to see Carter. Like, I kind of miss Carter.
No, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Grace. I especially don't want to see Grace. Like, I don't want to see Grace.
No, but
Like,
I think that would be what Spencer would need. It's kind of an extension from Billy. That's what we thought Kenny might be, but I think Carter could be. I think Carter could be
mm,
like a good person to talk to. I think Carter has good advice and all
yeah,
that.
I'll save that for when I get to Jordan. I mean, when I get to Spencer, because I gotta talk to Kenny alone at this point. Literally,
But yeah,
but
Jasher, I don't know. I like where the story is going. Like going, I want to see. I feel like something's gonna happen with Jaymee because I feel like she's getting scared, really scared. So imagine she just leaves. Yo, I would hate that because that's my ship. It's like,
leave.
yeah,
I just feel like there may be I feel like she may like start distancing herself because I feel like with Asher, he's more optimistic about everything. He's more of a go with the flow type of person, and he's trained. He's okay with learning about it. But I think due to Jaymee taking more of the parental responsibility, because she may obviously stop working,
yeah,
to just to make sure that her baby leaves for the first couple years are fine. She may feel like she's alone, and it may cause a problem between them. But right now, I just will have to see. I feel like I don't want to predict in the future when only like 11 more episodes left. But I do feel like how she acted this episode alone, it was just mainly because she wants to really learn how to
be a
be a
parent.
parent
Yeah,
and not have her friend and not ruin her friends like lives with this. Because once again, her son, I mean, AJ's ruining, I mean, like is crying at night. So like you can never predict when your child wakes up.
yeah,
And so to have the baby cry and wake up the friends who are in college and are football players and they have to wake up early in the morning anyways, she doesn't want to take that guilt of like feel like she's ruining their sleep or she's ruining their time or she feels like, oh well maybe I should like I feel like she's doing this so she can give her friends obviously the life that they deserve right now, which is
yeah,
peace. Even though they had a child, their friends shouldn't lose their sleep or basically become their parents as well, in a
yeah,
sense. So I feel like it's just more so towards them having their homes back because you maybe feel like she intruded with having them all be there. Maybe I'll move back later on once she gets everything handled. But I feel like right now it's just a learning decision, and I actually like
yeah,
it. I feel like it's realistic to have struggle like not struggling parents, but parents trying to get in the rhythm of when their child wakes up, when their child goes to
yeah,
sleep. Them talking about teething, which is definitely a serious thing. And finding out the right tools to help with their child crying and how to handle it without losing sleep or finding a balance between who wakes up with
Yeah.
this. So I like it, and I feel like I'm even shocked that I'm more intrigued in their storyline right now with how everything is going with everything else. And I feel like I'm more interested in Asher than I've ever been. I don't think I've ever been interested in Asher until he got with Jaymee. So I'm intrigued with that, but I'm just gonna wait and see what they do so I can micro decide if they're what decision it is. But so far they're good. I mean, I love to see their relationships as a couple, their relationships, their dynamics, and them just talking about their child and how they act is just it's just cute to watch,
Yeah.
and I enjoy it. So just sure y'all eating down, but there's just no way that like they got this fucking house, like this Crenshaw house. Like I was just
But
appalled.
that's why
Like
he asked Laura. He's like, I need a favor. So, it's a
yeah,
favor.
yeah. It's given temporary favor. It best to be temporary favor because no one
What's his
has time
name?
for
What's his
this.
name? Billy's dad gonna come and be like, "What the heck?"
Wait, oh, what's it called? What's yeah, I
What's
forgot his
his name?
name.
I forgot his name, but like he's gonna
Is it
come
Willie?
home.
Is it WB or Willie? Like
Yeah, it might be Willie. Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna come back and be like, "Whoa, what the hell's going on in my
Right,
house?"
right. He was like, "Hey, what the hell's going on here? Is this Airbnb? That's what it's given. Like, what if they paying to live in there? Like, maybe they'll like give, maybe they
That'd be
give Laura
crazy.
some money. But yeah, that's all we got for right now. Lastly, let's end it
Yeah.
off with Spencer and Olivia, and we'll tell you how we feel about that. Cause for sure. Okay, so what do you want to start with first? Do you want to start with Olivia in the book, or do you want to start with
Yeah, we can start with Olivia.
it-
Olivia.
okay, you can go ahead, you can go ahead.
I don't even know really what the like. Uh, I think Jordan was okay for being mad about it. I don't know why she wants to do this so soon, honestly. The fact that how she got the publishing deal that quickly. Um, but she said her friend, I guess, helped her, Ashley.
Mhm.
We still need to meet Ashley. Yo, I'm like, who is that? Um,
Got
but
connections apparently.
yeah, I just don't understand why she wants to do it. It's only been a year. Like at least like, like wait a little bit longer and just like she's still a student too. So like I feel like there could be more pressing things to write about than Billy at this moment, even though I love Billy. But I feel like that's like something that you could do when you're a more established writer or something like that. I feel. Um, yeah, bro, I don't know. And I'm surprised Laura was so okay with it, honestly. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I I just feel like there's honestly just crazy that all the articles that were like Olivia's doing is like the most very intense ones. We went from
Mm,
the intenseness of like a football coach doing corrupted stuff behind the scenes. We're getting to a hectic a biography about Billy, which is crazy because I mean, I'm not saying that there is a limit to writing about deceased
yeah,
people, like but I just think people barely mourned. And I mean,
yeah.
maybe that's her process is to like, be able to write about him to kind of fully process that.
But she can write about it, but just not.
Yeah.
Don't take it to the publishing right now.
Yeah.
Like, just wait.
I just feel like if she does do that, she has to put everything, such as that affair with Grace as well.
Yeah, like the
She has
bad
to put
stuff.
everything. Yeah, she has to put everything.
She doesn't even know all the bad stuff that I'm sure he like
He's
did.
done. Yeah.
Like she doesn't know about him. Like maybe I can't remember. But remember when he like did the drug test for
Yeah, I was
Jordan?
about to
But
say, yeah.
like I don't think, or like when he hit the drugs for Asher and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
I
she don't know
don't
everything.
like.
Like you
And so
imagine
yeah, I don't
Like
know.
you imagine her publishing this book and then somebody be like, actually he used to do crack on the block. Like you're opening up basically discussions about Billy because Billy is not a nice guy. And since we're talking about this now, I don't like how these writers are trying to retcon Billy as if Billy was such a masterpiece of a father.
I do love Billy though. I love Billy. I feel like the
Billy's
show is not the same without
same.
Billy.
Yeah.
I think he's too huge character. So I miss Billy a lot. I miss like
hmm
I don't think the show has been the same since
Yeah.
we lost him. But
It
yeah.
hasn't been. And I like him as a character and I feel like him being on is a big piece. And maybe like at that time in season 5, I was over dramatizing how much I want him gone because obviously the dynamic
Because
of
then
the
they
show
took him
changed.
their whole
Yeah, they took his
immediate.
ass. And But I just feel like it's impossible for me to believe that this like he grew to become a good dad, but he has had season one to four flaws. Even in season four, he was beefing with Spencer because
Yeah,
Spencer went to Crenshaw. This
yeah.
man was doing stuff for the like you wrote an article about how the coach was doing crazy stuff behind the scenes. Your father was doing crazy stuff behind the
Oh yeah,
scenes.
he was illegally recruiting.
Yeah,
He was
Lily,
doing.
like yeah,
So, but man,
like Billy has
I
done
love
like
Billy.
Billy,
So I don't
yeah,
know.
like Billy has done some stuff as well. So like you can't try to bring justice for a football team, and then you're writing about it, your dad, and he's done some corrupted stuff as well.
Yeah,
And like, I don't like. I feel like if it helps her mourn him, yeah, by all means, I'm happy. I hope that see her thriving as a writer. But for me, I don't like like Billy. I can't take Billy serious. So writing about an article about Billy when we've seen what he's done, and she barely saw what he's done because he barely was there when she like was relapsing. He barely paid attention to her.
yeah,
Like it took like Spencer being there for her to be like for her to realize that somebody actually cared for her. It's just no way Billy's getting a fucking book written about him. I
yeah,
can't see it when he's done when he hasn't been there for his kids. Like Jordan has suffered from trying to prove that he was the best son to this man. He's tried to bust his ass on the football court for him when it wasn't even his passion at the time. These kids both tried to seek validation from their dad and he was never there. He had an affair, he cheated, broke the dynamic up. Are you going to write all that in this book? Like, are we going to see Grace or is Grace going to come by and be like, are you going to add that affair in
Let me
there?
proofread this real
Let me
quick.
proofread this. Like, I like you. He like, she has to have everything,
Yeah,
unless she's going to write about the accomplishments of what he done and how he ended up influencing her life and why he's her hero. But if it's a biography, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work because
yeah.
that's cheating is going to have to be in there. So, um. I will just see. Hopefully we see Ashley. I don't really care about Ashley as a person. I don't see them as anything threatening. So just come if you hook my sister up with a good deal, you might as well come. You might as well show up. Let's
Yeah,
show up.
because if you're a guy, my boy Spencer got some good hands for you.
Oh my God! Every
He
time
gonna do that, yo. He gonna go. That's what he gonna do.
I knew he was gonna bring that shit up. Like honestly, I was waiting for you to bring that punch.
Yo, they need to reenact that. They have to have another moment like that. Cause
Right, right.
since
Next
they're
week,
beefing, yo, I need it. I need it.
next week, George gonna be like, yeah, because I'm better than you. Jordan gonna try to hit him. He gonna like, wow. He gonna like, that's what you want. That's what you want. Oh my
I
God,
need
I don't
that.
want it. I need them to just be serious. You're R20.
Yeah.
Act like it. This is not high school. But let's talk about Spencer.
He's
Now,
stupid, man. He's stupid.
now I now I know we've been wanting this moment for a long time, which was Spencer putting himself first and not basically having that savior complex that the therapist talked about in season 3, and we've seen him like continuously like have those moments where you're like, yo, like forget it, Spencer, forget them, let them do their own thing, like don't even try to help.
Yeah.
This way, I'm happy he put himself first, but I don't know how that's gonna work now because he kind of screwed himself over. I mean, even though we already knew he was gonna go to the NFL. Like
Yeah.
we already knew that. But 8 months early to
Yeah,
confirm
and I mean, I watch a lot
that,
of sports. You never see players declare right after the first game this early. They usually like when there's a tournament, they whenever they lose in the tournament, then like the next few days they'll declare something like that. They'll announce it, but not during the season. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe it's rare unless they're a senior. Then everybody knows that they're gonna go to the draft or
yeah,
whatever.
and he's a
But he
junior,
still has
so
a year after that. So I don't he just put way too much pressure on himself. And I hate that he let like the reporters and like all the media attention be the reason that he announced that. Like he didn't have to announce it. Like he could have
mm,
waited. Like there was no
yeah,
rush. And I do like Kenny for saying you just put all that pressure on you for nothing. So yeah, but
yeah. I just feel like yeah, I'll let you do that. I'm gonna talk about Kenny because that's my problem. My problem with Kenny is that I don't believe he has a dynamic with Spencer. Like I feel like
yeah.
in this year we haven't like let me just progress this. Jordan got you here, right? You put all this pressure onto Spencer. You basically made him your number one like person you're going to do these things with. You put all this. You the one that put all this pressure on Spencer by letting him be the main ones in all your game plans.
Yeah.
You told Spencer to talk about him accepting the media light and like him having a better handling of it. He ends up giving them what that he said to do by the end of the episode, and then you're yelling at him. I can't like they try to make him like this Billy to Spencer, and it's hard to
Yeah,
believe
he's not. He
because
won't.
he's
He can't
not.
be Billy. Yeah,
He's
nah, he
not.
can't because their dynamic is nowhere near. Like they
There's
don't even
nowhere
have the
near.
conversations like that. They don't. Nah,
They don't
it's
talk. Like if
yeah,
anything,
nah.
Spencer would have went to Billy to talk about his decision to NFL, and then maybe went to Olivia or vice versa.
Yeah.
But like Kenny, we did it 1 year. We did a 1 year jump. We barely saw y'all
And I really
interacting in
do
season
want Kenny to
five.
be a good coach. I really do want them to have a good
He's hard
dynamic.
headed.
But
I feel like
yeah,
he's hard
because
headed.
he should listen to the other assistant coach. Like he should listen to
Mm,
him. So then he won't go behind his back. Even though I hate that coach, he's annoying.
yeah.
But he has some good points. Like yo, we need to switch it up. We need to
Yeah,
get
he's
more
not
people
switching it
involved.
up. He's
Like
not switching it up, but then he gets mad that everything doesn't go his way.
yeah,
You like, and let alone we haven't seen the dynamic with him and Spencer. Like, we just got a year jump, so we don't know how close you are. We don't believe it. We didn't see it. So you yelling at Spencer trying to clock his T. I'm like, we don't even know you.
yeah,
How you gonna clock a T that you started? Maybe if you spiced it up the damn gameplay, Spencer wouldn't be having his damn media attention in the first place.
yep,
It
exactly.
would it would have been a gradual whole team famous arc. Like you got all the football players in the background celebrating while you they only handling Spencer because you're the only one using Spencer. How can
Yeah.
Spencer? You talking about son Spencer got all this like attention on his back? Why? Because of you.
Yeah, and this could
You
cause him to
didn't.
get injured. Like that's what I
Mm-hmm.
think is gonna happen too. I think he's gonna like get injured to where he won't be able to declare. He's gonna have to stay till his senior year because they keep
Mm.
using him so much. I feel like something's gonna happen.
They
Like
use him too much. And
yeah,
like you imagine like that's why it wouldn't be a fucking jealousy in this between Jordan and Spencer if you gave them both an equal chance. The whole team was already jealous of both of them. Heavy on Spencer, and you just don't care. How you gonna talk about some the team and we're gonna take attention from the team when you're only using Spencer from the fucking team?
yeah, because it's not like this team is devoid of like talent. They got a bunch of players that have
Yeah,
talent. So I'm sure
yeah.
people
Like how
are.
you
I'm sure they're not
like we
Spencer,
want.
but I'm sure they're pretty good. So like you can definitely get them
Mm-hmm.
involved.
Right. We saw them being used when that new coach came in.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna have Jordan and Spencer recruit these football players last season, and then you don't fucking use them?
Yeah, it makes
Like,
no
what are we like?
sense.
Like Kenny, you're a joke too. Like, you can't sit here and say that Spencer is wrong for saying whatever he needed to say when you were like you some of these shits that you done led to this decision.
Yeah,
Like, how about listen to that coach and utilize Jordan, have a distraction to make we like you can't forget that there is fucking teams that
yeah,
watch these
oh,
football players.
yeah.
They already know Spencer's
They game
weaknesses.
plan like they like
They know. They watch. We've seen it. We remember when Jordan and Asher went to that football team in like season 2 or 3 and they watched the players play.
yeah,
Like they watch, they see, they notice. And you don't think by doing the same as playing every football game, there's going to be a difference? No. There's going to be some people that can be like, oh, well, I know, especially like to go to his right. So we are going to go to the right and then pick two people over to the left so we can tackle more. Like,
yeah,
oh
like
man, I just only thing I know is I'm happy that at least like he told Olivia, and then you know, he had Coop there, like Coop low key hyping Spencer up, reminded me of season one,
yeah.
like
I do
it was
love
like
their
home,
friendship, man.
yeah.
I always love
They
Coop and Spencer's friendship
yeah,
and all that.
they brought that back hardcore. I just wish that Dylan was there so it really could have been a full moment.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just feel like Grace being there. I'll let her slide because she's there for her son, but I'm just like, you're in this house still.
Yeah, I'm surprised how well she took him declaring too. I'm surprised,
Right.
but
I feel like both I
uh,
feel like I'm shocked that both these parents took these big ass decisions nicely. Like Grace
yeah,
taking this in and then also with Laura taking the book automatically. She was just like, okay, like I mean I'm not shocked, but I'm also like shocked that there wasn't like a couple of discussions before they agreed, but we'll just see.
yeah,
Um I just know that we'll just wait till next week. I feel like next week is the one that we're really waiting for because that trailer
bro. Oh my
between the beef,
gosh,
the
yeah.
dancing. That's one thing I remember from the trailer is that the two things.
That's it.
Like that's it. That's all I
That's it.
know.
I
That's
just remember
it.
the dance, really like that dance. I'm like, bro, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Like,
And I
no,
think that dress that Layla had on reminded me of like the season 4 dress. Like
uh,
it reminded me of a late season 4 dress. So I'm like,
nah, she wildin'. If
no,
that's
no.
like,
I just want to understand first of all, where's the bookness in this bar? Why is he still here?
Yeah.
Ryan is not trusted. Like whole fuck around. He might be like Miko's like long lost
Yo, imagine.
cousin, bro. If that's Miko's long lost cousin, bro. Like and he's getting information as like
That's crazy.
he's gonna be telling Miko he's gonna go to Miko in the house I mean the jail or whatever she ain't be like yo listen I'm just stalking them and our patients learn how to fight so you gotta get your hands ready too like you imagine that like I
Yeah.
can imagine that happening and I'll be like
I could like imagine he's just trying to get patients alone, so then like he can have Miko like the meet,
right
like
right
something crazy like that.
right. What if people like, yeah, I can take you to the gym center. Like after a certain amount of times, he gets her trust up there,
Yeah,
and and she's like, oh, okay, well, me and Ryan gonna go to the training thing that we always go to, and he got Coop worrying. Like Coop is like, what?
yeah.
She's training, and then patients show up, and she's like, oh, like, hey, wait, what's this new area? And then Ryan's like, oh no, we waiting for the teacher. Then Miko comes like this.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
kind of
hey,
crazy.
how you doing? Like she's gonna show
Imagine.
up.
I can see that. I can
I
see
can
that.
see it, and honestly, it would be smart. It would be smart. But then it'll make Lily be like, "Oh my god, like me again." Like I let she gonna take the blame again. I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
let's just not do that. Let's just not have Layla feel like she caused this again.
Yeah,
So
no, please no.
but we'll see. Let us know your grade for this episode. What did you like? What did you dislike? Are you tired of the Spencer versus Jordan? How do you feel about the book? How do you feel about Jasher living in the Crenshaw house where
Yeah.
the bullets have no name? Let us know, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, peace.